Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 2, Episode 10 of our gameplay through The War of the Ring, and we are playing with the Lords of Middle-earth expansion. So we will jump right into turn number 10 and do a quick recap of what came before. Now, I have to go back and correct something I did on the last turn. As you guys remember, we got this hunt token, and I forgot that Lady Galadriel has the power with Nenya, the Ring of Adamant. Whenever a standard hunt tile showing an eye is drawn, use the Nenya Elven Ring counter to cancel this effect. The canceled tile is removed from the game. So that means I can pick a different tile instead. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll pick a different tile. And that means we'll take back that 1 point. And remember, we had a 6 and a 1 with a die roll. So it was from the hunt. So just to keep those numbers. So we'll just kind of retroactively. Okay, so we were still revealed, but we have 0 corruption. So corruption track stays down. So that's much better result. So, and I think as a result, we have to use the ring. I believe once we use the ring, we flip it, right? Or does it come down here to the Elven Ring? So let me check the... so we'll look at Lady Galadriel. So the ring, once we use it, I believe we flip the ring, right? So the main rules ring, look up the rings. Yeah, just trying to, I believe we flipped that, or maybe it moves down to the ring track below. So locating the fellowship, politics track. The Elven Rings, right? We'll call it the Elven Ring. The Elven Rings, it says, at the beginning of the game, 3 people have Elven Rings. A player that just used an Elven Ring to change a die, choosing any action. Once the Elven Ring is subject to the following only one Elven Ring may be used in the same player. A Shadow player can use Elven Ring to change the result into an eye result. When a free people use an Elven Ring, he flips over the counter to show the flaming eye and gives it to the Shadow player. After the Shadow player uses the counter, it is discarded from play. So now the Shadow player gets Galadriel's play because we've used it once. So now it's here, and then we could win it back or not. So let's just see that. Let's just check Lord Elrond's while we're here. He can use his to counter an action die you just used, to keep an action die. So we can retain an action die for his. Okay, so let's jump right into turn 10. We will gather up our dice and prepare for the next roll, and we'll select our cards. So we'll get these dice ready. Get these dice ready. Also, Aragorn has been replaced with the Aragorn Rider now. So we've got Aragorn as the Rider. So we've got a massive war brewing in Gondor. We're continuing the war in Isengard and Orthanc, and let's see how things turn out. So we'll grab our cards. The Shadow player gets Denethor's Folly, which they'll probably play in the Breaking of the Fellowship. Okay. And for free peoples, let's move Challenge of the King. Wow, this is cool. This Challenge of the King. So I'm going to play that card. That seems like a great card. So let's do our rolls, and we can kind of go into the what those cards are. So we got some great cards on this roll. We've got an eye for the hunt and shadow dice, and we've got our free people's dice. So we have got a lot of leader dice here. So, Aragorn. So let's start out with the Challenge of the King. We'll play one of our dice here, and we actually have to bring this die over here. So there's already a hunt die. Play if Strider Aragorn is with the free people. So draw 3 hunt tiles. If all 3 show eyes, then put them back into So all 3 don't show eyes, so we took 3. Otherwise, discard permanently the drawn tiles bearing an eye for the remainder of the game. So this eye is removed from the deck, from the hunt bag, and we put these back in. Okay, and then there's no effect. Aragorn stays. So he's played that card. We've used our card token. We'll do a similar one for Shadow Player. We'll use theirs to play Denethor's Folly. Play it on the table. It says, if Minas Tirith is under siege by a shadow army, immediately eliminate 1 free people's leader in Minas Tirith. So when they play it, when Denethor's Folly is in play, free people cannot use combat cards for the battles fought in Minas Tirith. Oh, wow, that is evil. So one of their leaders is gone from Gondor. So, and you guys can go check out our painting video. So that's going to be that. Let's jump into so our free peoples again. I think that they're going to okay, Boromir is still in the Fellowship. We'll play this if the hunt damage you may discard the Hunt of Gondor to reduce hunt damage by 1 to a minimum of 0. So we'll add this hunt damage so it's a Boromir one, and we'll take a second die out of here. And I'm going to go ahead and use a leader dice. We'll just use an army dice, and we will attack into Shadow Forces will attack into Gondor. Again, they're using this army here. So again, that's going to be 5 and 5. We're not able to draw a special die, but we do have Aragorn is able to add 1 to the combat strength of the free people. So Shadow gets 3 hits. We get 2 hits. So we can move 2 and 2. Then the battle will continue. Continuing the battle. 1 hit and 2 hits. The leaders can re-roll. And free peoples get 2. Shadow people get 3. 2 and 3. The battle will continue. Shadow people get 1. Free people get 1. Leaders can re-roll. Leaders can re-roll. Just 1 and 1. We have to downgrade one of these to a troop. And again, one more attack. Shadow player gets 2. 3 people get a reroll for the leaders. They get 4. So 4 of these are removed. And 2 are removed from here. Okay, they'll stop at that point. Let's just stop there because we can get more reinforcements. So back to the so we're going to use our last one to draw a card, another battle card here. Okay, it's looking kind of grim here for forces. Let's move let's merge this army in with this army, with an army move. And we'll use that army move again. Free peoples. I guess I got these leader dice to do, so I guess I'm going to break the fellowship, and I will move the fellowship 1, and we can place that over here. Shadow player gets to detect, and they do not detect. And then I get to also have okay, so that's one shadow, that's 1 die for that. And shadow player will also move a leader, because now they know that this is not the place, so this will join the battle again. He will fly back to the battle. And that will take a leader piece. Next, we will go ahead and move the fellowship again. So now we have +2 for that. So here we go. Oh, and the fellowship is revealed to be at the Cracks of Doom. So again, we go into the hunt bag. Now that we're in the Cracks of Doom, actually it's revealed to be here, right? So we would move it so 1, 2. We're here at Gorgoroth. I guess we're at the foot of the Cracks of Doom. So we can add these now back into the bag, and we can hunt for the ring is exposed, and we can hunt for our token, and we get a 1. So we get 1 corruption increased. And we'll have to spend a token to go back and be hidden again. And we've also broken the fellowship, so we have we'll have left these guys here before they leave that. So they're here. All of those leaders are gone, and then we can use a card. I mean, we can use our leaders can move. So what we'll do is we will have each of them moving from here. This is where the fellowship was broken, so they can move here, 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 and here. So our fellowship is totally broken here. Okay, so that's going to be the end of it for turn 10. Let's catch back up on turn 11. You can check out the link up above. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.